Greetings, everyone. Brett here, and on this 5-minute review, we're going to be taking a look at the Meng House Atreides Ornithopter. Although, this one does feel a little small, so I think we can change that up here. So, here we have the Meng 1/72 scale House Atreides Ornithopter. Now, if you're even remotely a fan of the Dune movies, you're definitely going to want to pick this one up. I've seen the first movie. I haven't seen the second one yet. I do plan on seeing it. But this kit is gorgeous looking. Absolutely amazing. The box is packed full of plastic, and you're not lacking for, a nice detailed build here. Taking a look at the actual plastic, there is a slight grainy texture to it, but it's not something you can feel. It just looks like it in the actual plastic itself. But nevertheless, everything else looks absolutely fantastic. The detailing is exquisite. The surface detailing is just crisp and sharp, and it looks very nice. Meng has done some really neat choices here, looking at the actual cockpit section here. I don't know how they molded that, but it looks amazing. And this sprue is basically like all the mechanical parts for attaching the wings to the fuselage. And what's really nice about it is that it's all like keyed and marked very clearly, like left, right. So there's very little chance of actually like getting these parts confused and trying to figure out which part goes where. It's pretty obvious. You also get multiple options in the kit. You can have the wings extended, you can have the wings folded back, you can have optional boarding ramp extended or retracted, the landing gear extended or retracted. So multiple options. You do get figures. There's 4 figures included in the kit. I don't know enough about them to know which ones they are, but they are there, and they're all unique. Interior detail looks really nice as the cockpit floor. Additional parts for the landing gear. Like I said, you can do the landing gear extended or retracted, depending on if you want to do it in flight or on the ground. But everything just looks really nice. And interestingly enough, so the actual house crest here is supplied as a separate parts that fits into a recess in the fuselage. Interesting choice, but nevertheless, it looks really nice. Here you have the actual wing blade parts. And I was extremely surprised when they pulled these out of the kit with just how long they are. So they're measuring it just a little over 13 inches. And I kind of did the mental math. With the wings fully extended, you're looking at about a 30-inch wingspan on this. And that's impressive for a 1/72 scale kit, and especially considering that that's going to take up a lot of shelf space if you choose to have the wings extended. You do have the option of having the wings folded back along the fuselage, and that really slims up the overall profile of the model. Clear parts are exquisite. They're double wrapped, so they come in like a sticky cellophane, and then that's inside of a bag. So they're just absolutely phenomenal. Zero distortion where it makes sense, and crystal clear. So no complaints there. You also do get a base and stand included if you want to display yours in flight. So that's a nice touch. Taking a look at the instructions, you can see that it's pretty straightforward. You get the interior, the cockpit, then you get all the mechanical bits for the wings installed inside the fuselage halves. Fuselage halves go together, cockpit goes together, and then here it shows how to do the wings, either extended or retracted. You do have they do fold, so you can pose them, and then you have your different landing gear options, and those go onto the very bottom of the aircraft, and then it can go on the display stand, and then you get color and marking guides, and it's pretty straightforward. But since we have the kit, let's take a look at the little 1/144 scale kit. Might as well look at them both. This is a very simplistic kit. The fuselage is made up of 4 parts. You get the cockpit, the main body, and the tail. And then you have 2 sprues that have the blades/wings on them, and then a sprue that has landing gear and a small flight stand. You do get decals, and the instructions are on the back of the box. So the little kit looks really nice. It is very small, but if you're limited shelf space, it might be a better alternative than the 1/72 scale kit. But taking a look at the actual parts in the 72 scale kit, Meng has done an absolutely fantastic job here with the molding. I cannot find any fault in the plastic, in the quality of the molding. It is phenomenal. So I think if you're a fan of the movie, you're going to definitely want to pick this up. If you're a fan of sci-fi in general, I think this is a great addition to a sci-fi collection. And honestly, if you just even have a passing interest in something that's slightly helicopter looking, I consider this kit. It looks like it'd be Honestly, it looks like something you could build in less than a week, and you could have some fun weathering it and posing it. The only thing to consider is just the sheer size of this thing. When you have the wings fully extended, it will take up a lot of room. Other than that, absolutely recommend this kit 100%, and I would suggest picking up this kit. You can check it out at mrshobby.com. Thank you.